Greetings fellow hunters, Jake here, your Monster Hunter Community Manager from Capcom Europe. In this series, we're going to be taking a look at each of the environments in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. And in today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the Ancestral Steppe, which is the first environment you'll be exploring once you start your journey to become the Ultimate Hunter. This environment also really shows off the new verticality of the game in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. So let's have a look. Okay, so the first zone is Zone 1, and in this area you're going to find some small ledges where you can test out the jump mechanic. There's also going to be usually some herbivores. There's also going to be some places where you can gather things. And this is Zone 2. As you can see, there's multiple layers in this area. Again, another area that really shows the new verticality of the game. One of the monsters that uses this environment in many different ways is the Kechawacha. You're going to find yourself fighting him on the ground, on the top of the canopy, and even between where he swings from vine to vine. This is also a great place to gather things, especially bugs. And this is Zone 3, a perfect arena for fighting large monsters, wonderful flatlands. You can often find kelby here or other herbivores. There's also gathering spots, so you can gather seeds, mushrooms, and some other plants. This is Zone 8, another great place for hunting, especially with the ledges that you can jump off, and through that you can be testing the mount mechanic. When it comes time to fighting Tigrex, in this area he'll often climb up these walls and then ferociously jump down back on you. And this is Area 6. You'll find a nice spot here for collecting some honey. You'll also find some gargoyles from time to time. And if you head down into the center and look to your right, you'll see a little light coming out of a small tunnel. Head through there and you're going to find Area 10 is where you'll find the felines live. Another thing you'll find here is the wild palico. These are palicos that you can get to join you in your future quests. This is Zone 4. This is a great place to do some mining, and as you can see, it's got loads of ledges, so you can really try to perfect your mounting abilities and your jumping attack skills. This is actually one of my favorite zones in the Ancestral Steppe. It's really fun to hunt monsters here. This is Zone 9. While it doesn't look like it, this actually feels like one of the largest zones just because of the verticality. On the map it may look smaller than other areas, but due to the fact that you can climb around and it's such different height levels, it's really fun to explore this area. Oh, and a little tip between fellow hunters, this zone is actually where the monsters usually go to rest, so keep that in mind when you start playing Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. This massive cliff face is Zone 7. You're going to find monsters surprising you by jumping down on top of you from here. Another cool feature about this zone is that if you've got awesome dodge skills, you can use this environment to get Celta's horns stuck in the wall by dodging at the very last second. And this is the last zone in our journey of the Ancestral Steppe. And at the top of any good mountain, you'll obviously find a Wyvern's Nest. Oh, and one more thing before we go. This area could be affected by large monsters' attacks, so the land will shift itself, but I'm going to leave you to kind of find out what that's all about. Alright fellow hunters, so that's it for today. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time for another exploration of another environment of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. So as always, good hunting.